Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, it's 1 o'clock on the dot. Let's do a reading. I've already had a power cut this morning. Well, I woke up to no electricity. Okay, and then it went back on 1 hour and 8 minutes ago. Everything's flashing, everything reset, and I'm like head over heels in love. So let's talk about love. Okay, it's a really nice feeling. It's all good, like we're powered up again. Okay, hi Lily. So, let's see what comes out of us today. I imagine it's going to be love, seeing as I'm feeling in love. Okay, I'm going to pull a few. I've been drawn to use some cards, the Chakra Wisdom Tarot and the Lover's Oracle, and kind of put them together. But I'm not saying they don't give us a story. We're just going to pull three. I've got all these things flashing now at the corner of my eyes. Okay, we're going to pull just 3 cards. The Star. Well, it must be love then. All those dreams, the imagination. The 3 of Pentacles. We have the masculine here, talking to a couple of other people. Oh, we could be talking about the Star. Okay. So, I feel here, this is the Divine Masculine. He's on the bench, okay? He's standing on the bench. He's not sitting. So, he's kind of leaning up. He's kind of having a look. I reckon he's got this little peephole here that he's kind of hammered in through the veil, okay? Because it does look like a sheet, a veil, a curtain. Okay. And he's telling these people what's going on, what the star's been saying. So he's been peeping on the star, like a peeping Tom, on the star, but she is naked. He's been peeping, and then he's so he's raised himself higher to get a higher perspective of things, and now he's relaying what the star has been doing, even though she doesn't know. She's got her back to him. She's just in her own little happy world here. Masculine here, it's all good, isn't it? Okay, the masculine here, through the curtain, you can see it's a curtain, through the veil, and he's relaying what he sees. Is he now? Wow. Little apprentice here, relaying the Divine Feminine's information to others. It's 110. It's not, but that's what I say, and I'm so scratchy and itchy. The Itchy and Scratchy Show. That's too funny. Okay. There's union. Okay. So we have the Star, the 3 of Pentacles, and union. So what is the Divine Masculine saying to these people? Is he talking about Are they talking about the prophecy? I don't think they're laughing at him. He seems to have evidence. I've got 111 over here. Why are you wagging your tail? Okay, so he's definitely talking about the 2 of Cups. So either he's talking about the Divine Feminine and how he didn't accept her cup of love, and he's feeling quite cross with himself. So is the Lion here. You can tell by his face that he's sorry. And it's like he wants to take that cup of love now. Looks like he's just about to run away. So he might be explaining about how he's run away from love. Okay. Bottom of the deck. Okay, well, that's all about to turn. So he's talking about karmic cycles. It's like being in that karmic washing machine that so many of you are in at the moment. Don't want to point that out, but you are. I mean, I'm in this state of love. You're not. No one's pissing on my fucking flame. Okay? There's no fire to be put out here. I'm like stoking mine. But a lot of you are clearing up a lot of karmic stuff. And around you go in the washing machine until you come out clean. And that's the way it is. Okay then. Ooh. Well, let's have a look at these chakra cards. I want to shuffle them, Lily. I want my lap. I don't know, they're just... Okay, we won't do it on here, then we'll do it here. Okay, let's have a look. What I'm going to do is pull, I don't know how many cards, 6? Should we pull 6 cards? Okay. Do you want to pull, well, we can do that, can we? Okay, I was going to see what the star's doing and then what the masculine's doing. Let's see what the cards want to do as they come out. Well, that's definitely going over that side. Yeah, I think I'm going to pull 3. Let's talk about sex, baby. Is that what you've been talking about? Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about sex and now. To the people at home, we're in a crowd. It keeps coming up anyhow. Okay, so it's about not avoiding the topic. The Divine Masculine is talking very openly about the sexual connection between him and the Divine Feminine. Okay. Right, let's get some Lovers Oracle. Very interesting topic to talk about. Oh, I've got a bit of a headache all of a sudden. Let's not do that. That one goes there. Why is that masculine crying? And then it looks like he's proposing to her. There's a masculine here that's crying. Well, he's got the Divine Feminine's hand and placing it over his eyes. See. Do you see what I see? I'm not sure he's crying, actually. We're just going on the pictures first today, guys. Do you see what I see? It's the... it's like in a vision. It's the wedding. I haven't read these cards, and then I want this top one because it looks like he's putting a ring on her finger. If we've got the star energy, and that's about our imagination, our creativity, the Divine Masculine seen through the veil, all to do with the Two of Cups. So this is definitely a love and a marriage like no other. This isn't your traditional shit going on here. Okay, I think we're going to take that one as well then. Right, what's going on this side? I felt here as if this one here with the engagement ring, I felt this was a younger child. Like being a role model, an advocate for love. Oh, I'm that today. Okay, that would make sense. We have a masculine here. It looked like he was on his own, but he's not. He's having some deep discussions here. This just looks like facing your shadow side. It's actually like a candle that's going up. It's a spiral candle, and then there's a flame at the top. But it does look like you've got your light and your shadow side. Maybe I'm drawn to pull one of them cards. Facing your dark side and facing your light side. Facing love and light. They're warming themselves up on that flame. Oh, that's good. Okay, so the fire had a purpose. And we have the masculine. I'm not sure what he's doing here. Looks like he might have had a visitation from an angel. He can't quite believe his eyes. Okay, let's find out more. Should we have a look at what the bottom of the decks are? Well, I have to pull that one out. Okay. Oh, we've got a knight in shining armour here. This is like a visitation during the... I feel as if the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine most definitely have been visiting each other. The masculine's been kind of showing up as this knight in shining armour covered. I didn't know whether it was a wedding gown, but then it looked a bit like a knight's gown. So I feel like this is more of a vision that the feminine's seen. And then just here with the feminine actually appearing in front of the masculine. Okay, what does this card say? The strongest emotion is often expressed in silence. well, yes, the stars got her back turned. She's doing her own stuff. This is the masculine talking to others about it. So the strongest emotion is often expressed in silence. What's the bottom of the chakra pack? I haven't even had a look and see what these are. The Seven of Cups. It's like the Divine Feminine's. I will say she's down. But she's down as in the fight against love. So now that she's just imagining what's in all of these cups. This is her imagination, which comes in with that star energy. Okay, let's go a bit deeper. The Empress, the Divine Feminine. Look at her here, offering love, guidance, assistance. She looks like a peacock. This is her as her role model in the star energy. Not looking outside herself for love. She's able now to give that to others because her cup of love is overflowing. She's in love. And she's able to give that to others quite freely. Okay, be that star, which is here. Now I feel here, before I look at this card, because I'm trying to put it together with this one, this is the vision that the masculine had for the feminine. So he knew that she would stand in her glory. Okay. So he saw this. It's kind of like the masculine saying, I saw this for you. It's very much about the journey and how the Divine Feminine had to go through her self-discovery course to love. If you love something, let it go. If it comes back to you, it was truly meant to be. And that's what the Divine Feminine has done, is walking away and just knowing that if you love something, let it go. And if it comes back to you, it was truly meant to be. This is very much about the separation that's occurred here. What's gone on in the silence. The strongest emotion is often expressed in silence. It's like the Divine Masculine knew that he would be returning. They would be brought back together. It's just a matter of divine timing. Okay, now we have the Eight of Swords. This is the Divine Feminine looking into the mirror. So it does remind me of this, having a look at your dark side. Okay, facing your fears. And the big fear really for the Divine Feminine is that she'll be alone. But she no longer feels alone. It's like she's filled that void. Which means that you can come out of it. Cool. Looking into the mirror. And then we have the feminine here. I do feel like it was like a wedding gown. And it says, some people come into our lives and quickly go. Others stay for a while, leave footprints on our hearts, and we are never ever the same again. This is a story the masculine is telling. So it's a separation it's picking up. Some people come into our lives and quickly go, and others stay for a while, leave footprints on our hearts, and we are never ever the same again. That's this connection. That's destiny. We have the Ten of Coins. Well, that is a legacy. Oh, that's beautiful. There's like a treasure chest of just all this abundance. Abundance is kind of falling out of the sky. It's the Divine Feminine here. Okay, and she's painted the picture. And the picture is the legacy. It really is. This is a transmutation. The Divine Masculine wants to, or has, received the Divine Feminine's thoughts. Look at this legacy here. I think that there might be a dog there. There's a husband and wife, 2 children. And that's the kind, it looks like the happily ever after, apart from you, not is there just love, there's the abundance as well. You're dripping in nectar. Now, I said that I felt like this was a child, and I've picked up there's children in that portrait. So this is really, what kind of picture are you painting for your future? The legacy that you're leaving. Oh, okay. So even though, hi Jasp, you're going to come over, darling. Let's do this quickly then. Good boy. There we go. As it says, some people come into our lives and quickly go. Okay, you're going to stay for a while. So I did pick up this child. That's what I felt, especially as it's come up with the portrait. And I felt that this was the masculine wanting to be a good role model, to be an advocate for love. And I do think that there's this transmutation of energy, because there is a separation. There's silence between the divine feminine and the divine masculine, but the divine masculine is most definitely talking about the connection in all its different ways, shapes and forms. But it says here, for hearing my thoughts, understanding my dreams, and being my best friend, fulfilling my life with joy, and for loving me without end, I do. It's definitely been a vision here. The masculine's picked up on the divine feminine's images, thoughts. For hearing my thoughts, understanding my dreams, and for being my best friend, fulfilling my life with joy, and for loving me without end, I do. It's lovely. Okay, let's move to the other side. What's going on this side, Jasp? We have the Knight of Wands. Oh, such a victorious card here, look. Out of the ocean he comes. He's been in there, he was there yesterday, swimming around with the divine feminine in the waters. Okay. So, the Knight of Wands, in he comes. Looks like they're having a good chat here. He's got her hands as if he's trying to explain maybe what happened in the dark night. That's very much like a dark night of the soul colour in here, the grey. The love from the soul is wholly without condemnation. It sees imperfection, but because of what it sees, more love flows. And that's, nobody's perfect. Not the divine feminine, not the divine masculine. But it's getting lost in them imperfections that... the authenticity. The love from the soul is wholly without condemnation. It sees imperfection, but because of what it sees, more love flows. It's an acceptance, accepting each other. Okay, but your differences. We have the Eight of Cups. Out of hell we come. Out of hell. Seeing as we got the divine feminine here, it's the Seven of Cups, the step before. This is what it's kind of like she's imagined. It's the ending of the dark night. Out of hell. She's brought herself. So she's faced her shadow side. It says here, love is beyond the brain. So deep. You just have to get rid of all the karmic bullshit. And that's what you do in hell. Why did he bite me? Don't bite mummy, please. Nine of Wands, about being spiritually strong. It looks like it is a peacock here. Like those wands, how she's got them lined up. It's like a phoenix peacock. That's lovely. I picked up the peacock here. The phoenix rising. The Nine of Wands, being spiritually strong. This is about being... when you depend upon yourself and your spiritual strength to get you through this. Then we have the masculine here. Don't bite mummy, please. And it looks like he has been speaking to an angel, or he's kind of caught the essence of the divine feminine here. Love cures people, both those who give it and those who receive it. Secure. Love was secure. That's lovely. And that's what she understood. Just being this element of love. Love, love, love. Love cures people, both those who give it and those who receive it. Now, I said that I was going to get an Oracle of Shadows and Light. Love, love, love. Sing it with me, Jasp. Love is all you need. It's 1:27. We're going to do a Oracle of Shadows and Light. Look how quick these readings are. It's like, that's Awesome. Out trick or treating. We're here. Well, there is like this ghostly kind of wispy energy going around. Willow the Wisp. Don't know if that's got anything to do with Willow, but hey. We can put our own syncs together, can't we? But wispy. Out trick or treating. You going to stay on Mummy's lap? Good boy. Let's look at this card. Look, there's a pumpkin on there. And a skull. And a quadrum. About the trick-or-treaters. Knock, knock. They're here. At your door, front or back, or at a window, dressed in black, appear 4 little ones, if you include the little jack-o'-lantern. They may look scary, but take some time to discover what they have bubbling away in the cauldron. It could be wonderful, and yet you may be fearful that it's woeful. It's going to take courage to find out the truth, but if you do find that courage, you'll discover that you need not be scared by the appearance of death. He's just here to help you change, and Jack-o'-lantern is here to help you light up something you've been hiding from. The little witch with her apprentice. With a question mark asked after. The little witch with her apprentice? Well, we've got the star here with the apprentice. They are ready to help you understand the depth of your magic. Don't be afraid. The trick-or-treaters speak. We may look dark and scary to some, but truly, we are also fun and peace-loving magical ones. Don't judge everyone by appearance. Instead, understand what lies beneath and discover what it is they want, and then feel out for any strings attached. We want you to exercise your feelings and your clairsentience, the ability to know and not to rely upon appearance for your signals. Then we would like you to meet with us so we can share our experience with you and hear more of your story too. Ooh, sounds very much like the feminines asking the masculines. It's like, okay, don't be scared. We would like to hear your stories. There's no judgment here. So that's quite interesting. So we want you to exercise your feelings and your clairsentience, the ability to know and not to rely upon appearance. Why can't I say this word? Because it's just not, we don't need to rely upon it. Upon appearance for your signals. Then we would like you to meet with us so we can share our experience with you and hear more of your story too. Let's put the card down because I'm losing it completely. So don't lose the plot now. It's all about love. Oh yeah. Divination message. It's up to you now. We get it out. It's up to you now to decide whether you are going to take the time to discover what something is really all about, or simply judge it based on how it appears to be at first glance. Was this first glance? Maybe. I think he's having a closer look. He's raised himself up a bit here. The trick-or-treaters help you see through conditioning and old thought patterns, and as they do this, they may reveal to you a world of more wonder than you thought possible. And all you need is courage. All you need is courage. We're going to get a fairy oracle for some reason, because they said that's the reason why we're going there. Okay. And then I'm going to go soon, I think. Yeah. I'm going to end on anything else? Maybe. Wish wisely. Use your wishes wisely to manifest your heart's desire and take practical steps towards making your dreams come true. It's beautiful. Wish wisely. It's that WW, and it's just like, not www dot, worldwide love. What is the wish dearest to your heart? Worldwide love. Personally. The Fairy Queen of Wishes reminds you to use your wishes wisely and to take action to make your dreams come true. Do you feel worthy to receive your wish? Clear any spiritual obstacles you're aware of and prepare to receive. Wishing and manifesting are very similar. Start by simply writing your wish or wishes on a piece of paper. This is the first act of manifestation. As your pen touches the paper, you're starting to ground your wish into this earthly realm. Then imagine what it would feel like if your wish is granted. Visualizing your wish will help to bring it into being. Sit quietly in meditation for a while, then say out loud, "Dear fairies, this is my wish. Please help it to be. I am open for you to inspire me." When you wish in this way, you're co-creating with the fairies. Now be receptive to any signs or inspiration you receive over the coming days and weeks. When you pull this card, it may be that you're about to receive a fairy gift, or you're being reminded to offer a gift to someone else. Perhaps it's their birthday or anniversary. Receiving a gift reminds someone that another person cares about them, and sometimes when we give a gift, we make a wish come true for that person. Of course, the highest form of giving is to do so without thought of receiving in return. Now, this took me to actually my own cards that I've... how it came about me doing them cards, was I listened to... I can't remember. It was a video that kind of guided me to do this, and it said to write down... It's upstairs. I can't... I'm not going to go upstairs and get it for you. But it's this... But it's a blank, and I wrote on it. And what I had to write was my biggest wish, like my worldwide wish. And do you know what I put on it? Well, some of you have seen this card, but it's just there and I look at it all the time. I was only talking about it the other day. I've had it there for a long time. I mean, over 6 months, okay? And it just says what my wish is, and it's the power couple, influential world leaders. That's what my focus is for myself and the world, is to be an influential world leader. And it just kind of took me in. Anyway, this is Mr. Casanova. Yeah, having a sidekick. That is my vision. It's not to be here doing this alone, but to kind of be bouncing off someone. Maybe not the itchy and scratchy show, but yeah, bring the comedy in, that's fine. But to do it, it's just kind of like the prophecy. So let me just reread that, because it does say that it's the act of actually writing that down on paper. And then you just kind of, it's done. Your intention's put out. So wishing and manifesting are very similar. Start by simply writing your wish or wishes on a piece of paper. This is the first act of manifestation. As your pen touches the paper, you're starting to ground your wish into this earthly realm. Then imagine what it would feel like if your wish is granted. Visualizing your wish will help to bring it into being. Sit quietly in meditation for a while, then say out loud, "Dear fairies, this is my wish. Please help it to be. I am open for you to inspire me." When you wish in this way, you're co-creating with the fairies. Now be receptive to any signs or inspiration you receive over the coming days and weeks. Now, I said to you that I keep saying that all I kept getting up was, "Are you sure? Are you sure? What do you wish for? What do you wish for?" And I kept going, you know what I wish for, because I understand, you put your intention out there and then you just leave it. The power couple I believe in. I believe we will influentially uplift this world. Enough of us together on the same mission. So it's kind of like my focus has been there, especially with the channel. That's what we would do it alone, but we're stronger, okay? more stronger together than apart. More influential together than apart, maybe I should say. Anyway, I just thought I'll throw that in. Well, because it was a thought. There you go. What is it that you actually want? Are you sure? Do you know what you're doing? Do you know what you're serious about? When you write down those wishes, what it is that you're here for. And that's just like my worldwide mission. I'm not going to stop. I'm going to carry on, knowing that the power couple will appear, evolve, manifest, be. It already is within me. So like I can easily kind of go, well, if my masculine was speaking, how would he be speaking? My feminine, how would she be speaking? It's already done. Okay. Act as if. Love. Nothing's missing. So we're going to end on a Mother Mary. Feel like the Mother Mary wants to speak. Okay. And then I'm going to go. And that's that. Not much more to say. Because the strongest emotion is often expressed in silence. So it says there. That's where the big hang-up is trying to find the words to describe this connection. This love. Still very, very scratchy. It must be love, love, love. Our Lady with the moon at her feet. 36. I feel like I don't want to read all of this, so maybe we're not going to. Maybe we're going to pull something else, but definitely the first part wants to be heard. It's 1332 if that's like automatically reset itself, which I think it has actually. Okay, 1332. We just need to like 1, 2, 3. Juggle them around a bit, shuffle them around. O Lady with the moon at her feet. I have heard your heart prayers. I have heard you calling to me silently, in suffering, wanting to let go and grow, and finding that despite all your efforts, still you must endure. It is as if you are sinking when you want to rise, falling when you want to fly. I come to you now, with the moon at my feet, and ask you to put your trust in me. I will help you outgrow that which no longer serves, so that what you struggle to attain now, through effort in time, will come naturally to you. Have faith. What you want is possible, and I will help you get there. Okay. Who else wants to speak then? Oh, we're going for all the masters. We're getting Ruby as well. What is this like hanging? It's Jasper's hair. It's 141 over there. Right, let's get this wrapped up. The Lover and the Beloved was when I cut the deck. 33 minutes, 52 seconds. Let's do this. It's like cut to the chase. Let's cut to the chase. Let's end on a roommate. Layla, 34. What was that other card number? 36. 2 steps behind. Yesterday it was like 3 steps behind the masculines. Today, 2 steps behind. You who show the way. That isn't... That's the card before. 33. Layla. Put aside your clever schemes, O lover. Be mindless. Become mad. Dive into the heart of the flame. Be fearless. Be like a moth. Turn away from the self and tear down the house. Then come and dwell in the house of love. Be a lover. Live with lovers. Clean your chest from all hostility. Wash it 7 times. Then fill it with the wine of love. Be a chalice for love. Be a chalice. You must be all love to be worthy of the beloved. When going to the gathering of drunks, Be a drunk, become drunk. Lots happened overnight then. Drunk in love. Your thought takes a course, dragging you in its wake. Move beyond thought. Let your heart lead. Be the leader. When the grace of love is revealed, be a mirror to reflect it. When the beloved's hair is loosened, brush it like a comb. Be a comb. Mine's still wet, so you won't want to brush. Well, you could brush it now, not when it's dry. Gets a bit frizzy. Okay, roomy. Let's do this message. How I long for my thoughts to no longer make any sense to me. Then I can be rid of them, like noisy house guests who have overstayed their welcome. Oh, the peace when they finally go. Their incessant chatter brings me no comfort. I crave the silence of you. Will you let me hear it? Will you run through the noisy house of my mind with your great muddy feet, so that I can focus on something other than my mind for a while? Maybe you can make such a mess that I shall give up my plans and attempts at order completely. Just give in for a change. It's time for that. To give up my ridiculous fantasies of perfection. Useless, noisy, irritating, demanding, and yet dead in imperfection. I'd rather just be alive. I want to plant my head in the earth, in the same mud that sticks to your feet, and breathe in her rich soil smell. I want to feel her heart beating in the quiet movements of the roots of the plants as they stretch and grab and stop my ears with her fertile dirt, finally gaining peace from the constant infernal racket of thoughts no longer wanted. Oh, beloved, how you are to be envied. You are being given the gift of no self, no noise, and no sense. The great beloved truly wants you to be closer than ever to the wild, universal heart. In that field of love, every electronic device goes haywire. I had systems collapse. Seriously, I had a power cut. I woke to a power cut. It was like, oh, what? The coffee was the only issue. It's my first cup of coffee. I'm even being cut back on that. Getting ready for the wine. Electronic devices go haywire, systems collapse, worlds collide, and great stars are born from the chaos. Look at this. Divine Masculine, it's like he's showcasing what he knows, and it's to do with connection. It's to do with destiny, guys. What on earth is going on that side? Well, God knows. You have an inkling of an idea. An inkling of an idea. That's what it is. You have this inkling. But the real you will sense none of this. Okay, well, I did sense the power cut. It didn't really affect me, though. You'll be starving. You won't. You'll be staring at your beloved, so intoxicated by love, your tongue will loll out of your mouth and your drool like a bloodhound, and you won't care a hoot. Neither will the great beloved. Such will the passion of your reunion be. And that the only thing to matter will be the one great love exploding inside your being. So who cares if you have no idea what day it is? What your job was supposed to be again? Or what was your job supposed to be again? Or how to make conversation, let alone intelligent conversation, at the dinner table. Well, I'm here. We're going to get it out. It's cool. Doesn't matter. Oh, well, you shall not be yourself anymore. You shall not be so appropriate or sociable. Who understands crazy words that fall out of your mouth, unchecked by logic or rationality? I do. I know the beloved too. I am under that same loving spell. I, like you, have no I anymore. I, like you, am so crazy with love that I care not for things making sense anymore. I, like you, long for my night of love with the great beloved that ends me forever and renders me only and ever the lover of the great beloved. I call that night forward from my love-crazed heart, as do you, that Laylat al-Qadr, the night of destiny. Let us run together and pound on the bedroom door of the great beloved. There is no shame. There is nothing else worth holding on to. Let us go now and throw ourselves upon the goodwill of the Creator. Our hair shall be messy and mingle with the curving galaxy, and the planets shall grow rings around them, becoming the many eyes of the great beloved, delightfully bearing witness to our loving, passionate surrender. This oracle brings you a message. You are moving through a period of not knowing, of time in the great void or womb of the Divine Mother. It is in this place the seed can crack open and take root. This cannot happen in the light. Where all is seen and recognised, it must happen under the cover of darkness, where only trust can assure one of success. This is the way of nature, the way of life, and it must be honoured. This oracle brings you ancient wisdom. It guides you not to fear the darkness, but to enter into it willingly. It is not for you to become lost, but to find your way out. But to find your way. Find your way out. It is not for you to become lost, but to find your way. This oracle is saying that in the darkness there is the path. Da Charika Tarakwat. Okay. Do not turn away from it. Let it be. Be with the lack of knowing. When people ask of you so many questions and demand sensible answers to support their notion of reality, do not bow to such unworthiness and fear. Know that their minds may be fearful for your safety and their own, lest your divine madness be contagious, but that their fear is nothing to you, nothing at all. It is not even anything to them, but they just don't know that yet. Under the sacred black cloak of night, the Divine Mother, the Goddess, she who transfigures from darkness into light, has invited you into her chamber. In that place you shall experience annihilation, but only that of which is untrue, that of which would hold you back, dampen your spirit, or prevent you from bursting into full aliveness. It's time to stoke that flame, stoke that fire. A little clod. Don't get going. For that which is, like it's going to be blazing. Okay. For that which is true is already seeded deep in her womb and is preparing to be born, strong and with good, powerful legs. So when it is time, it will leap like a wild creature, all instinct and intuition into the morning light. For this moment, however, there is darkness. Not for me, I'm like proper in love. I'm in the light. Oh, so much that it caused a power cut. Seriously. For this moment, however, there is darkness, and that is essential for the appearance, so imminent, beloved, of the light on its way. This oracle brings you guidance. If you find yourself to be sad, to be grieving, whether you know for what or not, or even depressed or struggling, feeling as though you are being pulled down, do not fight. Bear witness instead. Allow what is taking place to take place. Allow what is happening to happen. You shall find a joy in allowing the interplay of darkness and the light to take place according to a greater unfolding rhythm of your own divine growth process. It's like being in that karmic washing machine. Okay, allow the cycle to finish. It will spin out. Here's a sacred honouring ritual. Sit in a dark and quiet place if possible. Say aloud, I honour the darkness that serves the all-loving light. Through the grace of Rumi and the Divine Mother, I am blessed with growth of my soul into life, even within the darkest of dark places. The Divine Beloved dwells with unfailing generosity and compassion. In my surrender I am held, and in my darkness the seed of new life takes root. So be it. Rest for as long as feels good. You have completed your honouring ritual. I didn't care. I come on here saying, look, I'm in love, right? You're just going to have to deal with it. Right then. Magical unicorns, most definitely. These want to kind of be heard. Be heard. Okay, and then I'm going. Because we are keeping it short. 45 minutes, that's That's good. It's true. Yes, what you're asking about is the truth. You're in love. Huh, I knew it. It's like I knew it. Unicorns are around. This card wants you to know that you're correct in what you're thinking about this situation. You already know the truth, even if it's knowledge that's held deeply in your heart. Take a moment and feel what your body says about this situation. Your body also knows the truth, and it would tell it to you if you would just stop and listen. You can also hear the truth from your angels. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and silently ask a question. Then listen to the words that come into your mind. Your angels always tell the truth. They use words and feelings of love and warmth, even if they're telling you something that you don't want to hear, such as asking you to make a life change that you don't feel ready for. This card also asks you to tell the truth to yourself and others. As long as you speak like the angels do and use loving words and actions, it's best to be truthful. If you're afraid to tell the truth, ask Archangel Michael to give you courage and protection. He'll also help you know exactly what to say and do so that everyone will benefit. That's awesome. So let go. Let the divine speak through you. So if you ask Archangel Michael to give you courage and protection. He'll also help you know exactly what to say and do so that everyone will benefit. You can't make a mistake here. It's time to live in your truth. Okay. Guys, have a fantastic day. I will catch up with you soon. Okay, take care. Much love. Bye for now.